Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5. 5 Things about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I'm the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. Today we're going to be talking about websites again. This topic, though, is going to be how to optimize your website. To me, this is important because a lot of people think, like, oh, I have a website done in there. I'm good. I have that box checked. And that's not really the case. If you have the website, if you're doing that work of putting a website up and thinking about it, you need to really make it worth your while. Go the distance and make sure that it's optimized for either conversions or lead generation. Whatever you're using it for, make sure it's actually doing that purpose. So that's what we're going to look at today, is how, if you're going to have a website, how can you ensure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, and you're not just having it because you read in a blog somewhere that you need a website. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is limit your scope. Now, what I mean by that, and I've had clients before who want their website to do anything and everything underneath the sun. If you are a small business owner or a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, whatever you classify yourself as, chances are you're small and you have a small budget, which means your website can't be everything and anything underneath the sun. And even companies with ginormous marketing budgets like Apple or Walmart or any of these, their websites have a defined purpose. You go to them and you understand what they're trying to do. Your website should do the same thing. Are you using your website to generate leads? So are you using it to maybe promote a downloadable resource so you get those people's emails and you could send marketing emails to them? Are you trying to sell things and directing people to an online shopping cart? What is it that you're trying to do with your website? So the first thing is set defined goals for your website and build it out from there. Next is you want to define your value proposition. And this is important because when people go to your website, when they land on your website, they should understand how you can help them. What is different about your website, about your business that's from the other businesses that they may have gone to? Because if someone's doing their research, if they're checking out several different companies in your industry or in your local area, you want to be able to stand out. And the only way you can stand out is if you understand what your UVP is, because that UVP, unique value proposition, that unique part makes you stand out. So you want to be able to properly portray that on your website, preferably on your homepage in some clear and defined way, so that when they go to it, they say, that's how Beacon Marketing can help me. That's what makes them different. I'm going to contact them. Next is make your navigation simple. There's a book that I remember a coworker showed me. It was called Keep It Simple. I'm sorry, no, that was a different book. It's actually Don't Make Me Think. And it was about making it easy for your customers, because sometimes we tend to get in our own heads and think that we have to make it more complicated because we don't see the forest for the trees because we're in the middle of it. Your customers, put yourself in your customer's shoes. They're coming from a place of little to sometimes no knowledge about your industry and about what you do. So you need to make it easy for them. It's not to say that they're stupid. They're just not coming from your expertise or your knowledge. So you need to make it easy for them so they could follow the crumbs to where you need them to go. So you just need to make your site simple in a clear and direct path so they can understand this is what you do, this is how you can help them, and this is where they can sign up or purchase your services. Next is put content that converts on your website. This is, blogs. So there's two types of content that I want to speak about here. There's the static content, which is stuff that's just going to stay there. So your home page, maybe About Us page, a services page, and all these things should make it really clear who you are and how you can help and get people to know who you are. And then you have stuff that's like dynamic content, maybe blogs or other forms of resources that people could download. And this is the type of content that's really going to help you grow your email list, grow your followers, or help you make sales. So this is the type of content that you really want. We're going to be flexing, your muscles are flexing. This is what we do, and this is how you're showing people, you're demonstrating your knowledge and establishing your authority via blogs or via free resources like white papers or ebooks or stuff of that nature. So you want to make sure that you are putting out that content that converts and leads people down to an easy path. Next is review analytics and try to constantly improve your website. This is an important one, and this is that I used to do all the time with my clients at a previous job. Is don't just settle on having your website up and running. You want to understand how people are operating and how they're behaving on your website. So if you need to improve your homepage or define your services a little better, you could see that if you have a high bounce rate, or maybe when people are responding to a certain type of blog, a certain topic, maybe put more stuff about that blog. So go through your analytics and see how people are behaving on your website, and that will tell you a lot about what you need to do and where you need to improve. And so let's recap here. Limit your scope, define your value proposition, make your navigation simple, create content that converts, and review your analytics. If you do these 5 things, or a combination of these 5 things, your website's going to be really clean, it's going to operate nicely, and it's really going to start working for you. And that is really the key. You want a website that works for you, that either generates leads or generates sales, because it is designed to do that. If you're just having a website kind of for vanity purposes, just because someone says you do, that you're wasting time and money and energy doing that. But if you do these things, then all of a sudden your website goes from just having something there online to something that is really working for you and paying you dividends, and either helping you establish a larger reach or grow increasing your revenue. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know where you guys are at with your website and how you're optimizing it. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. My name is Roger Gallegos. This has been Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5 things to know about marketing this week. I don't have next week's topic outlined yet, but I will be back with another video on how you could become a better and more effective marketer. So stay tuned. You have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.